Hello, hello. Hey there, hey there. Welcome into another edition of Between the Lines. I'm Josh Ellis, editor-in-chief of Success Magazine. We're going inside the November-December issue of Success and speaking to one of my favorite writers, Jamie Friedlander Serrano. Her piece is The Gospel of Donald Kelly. Jamie, you are becoming quite the sales and marketing expert for us these days.
I know. It's funny because I didn't think it'd be relevant for what I do, but as a freelancer, it kind of is because, I'm running my own business. So yeah.
And we don't all think that sales is necessarily our job, running a business or not, but in a lot of ways it is, whether you're selling ideas. In your case, you pitch story concepts to editors like myself, and what are some ways that you applied what Donald had to say in what you do?
Yeah, a couple ways. I think one of the things he talked a lot about in sales is that what holds people back from being really good is like their limiting beliefs. So being afraid that you can't succeed or just having like fear of failure. And I think that that's true in everything, because if you don't approach a prospective client or a lead with confidence, like you're the best at what you do, you're going to fail because it's all about the mindset. So that definitely, I think I've been using in my work.
And empathy is something that he outlined. To start with, if you haven't read the story, go read it. But Donald Kelly, I should say, he's the man behind the Sales Evangelist. There's podcasts, there's a website, and he's building a community of salespeople, teaching them how to grow their sales skill set. He talks about empathy as really key for sellers. Really understanding what the buyer is going through, what their needs are, what their wants are, what their emotions are. And I think when you see it that way, maybe it becomes not as, can be feel sort of icky in some ways if you're trying to push something on people that they don't need or want. But I thought that was great advice to, just sort of understand the buyer and meet them where they are.
Yeah, I thought so too. I remember thinking, he said, he gave the example, like, let's say a woman like is going in to buy a new laptop. And if you didn't approach it with empathy, you would just say like, oh, this is the best one we have. This is the top of the line. But if you ask questions to understand, like maybe her son's a gamer who needs a new laptop, or maybe her daughter needs one for 7th grade, like it's just about the curiosity and helping find a solution for someone, not just trying to focus on the sale.
He started his career, I guess you might say, as a kid. You tell a story of selling some mango juice. How did that one go?
Yeah, he was born in Jamaica, and told me about how everyone in his family had this entrepreneurial mindset, like whether it was selling clothes or a restaurant. It was kind of, something he was raised with. And so one day when he was a little kid, he decided to take some mangoes from the tree in his yard and try to sell them to passersby. He didn't make much money, he said, but I think he phrased it as that feeling of making something out of nothing kind of stuck with him. And, he always kind of just went for sales from then on.
Well, it's low overhead, at least, right? I have seen some kids in our neighborhood with lemonade stands recently, and it's very sweet, just to see them, like, learning something, having that experience that maybe they'll take with them later on. And I'm an over tipper in those situations, way too much, but I like it sugary. What can I say? Jamie, very much enjoyed the story. Looking forward to your next one. We'll talk again soon. Thank you for all that you do for success.
Great chatting.
And thank all of you for sticking with us for another edition of Between the Lines. We'll be back again next week. So long, everybody.